Hello, I'm Lugatorix and welcome to part 1 of the Greek Cities campaign on Rome Total War. I did a poll very recently to let you guys decide which campaign I was going to do, and this is exactly what you chose. So, I will be doing this campaign on very hard difficulty, which, while the Greek Cities campaign is difficult enough given their starting position, which is spread out over 3 sort of areas, if you like. A settlement in Sicily, settlements in what is now modern-day Greece, and a settlement in what is now modern-day Turkey. So, spread out over a large area, lots of potential enemies, but lots of potential to build up a big empire early on, if you know what you're doing. So, Greece, many hoplite phalanxes, including Spartans, and missile support, but limited cavalry choice. Fairly good summary of the Greeks. Maybe could emphasise the limited cavalry choice a bit more. The cavalry's trash. But it's alright, we're going to deal with that. It's odd because I literally just did a campaign of Scythia where the cavalry is the only strength of Scythia. Now it's the complete opposite. It's all about infantry, which is very exciting. Anyway, enough of me rambling on. This is going to be difficult enough without me talking to oblivion. So let's just start the campaign. This is going to be fun. And here we are. Okay, what I think we should do is start from the left, or the west to be specific, and then travel east, and we'll work it out from there because, as I say, we are not concentrated at all. We are spread out over a large area. So, first of all, we have Syracuse, and in Syracuse we have, let's have a quick look, we have Dionysius of Sparta, the only general in Sicily. So we need to keep this guy safe, Dionysus Sparta. We have a unit of hoplites, 2 units of militia hoplites, unit of archers, peltas, and hoplites. And then, of course, we have the Scipii here, which we can see, Quintus Scipio and Messana. And then we have the Carthaginians with Lilybaeum over there. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, I think, is let's try and get some money off the Scipii. This is something I do nearly all the time straight away. So what we'll do, trade rights, map information, and we will demand a single payment. Now, the Scipii are rich, but I don't want to take advantage. So I'm going to say 800 denarii because I think that's a decent amount they'll probably actually give us. So let's just straight up, there you go. We accept your well-intentioned and magnanimous proposition. So we have a bit more money instantly, we have a bit more knowledge of the world, and we have trades going. Now we need to do the same with the Carthaginians. So you start heading in that direction towards Carthage. Good. So that's a good start over here. Now, plan with Sicily. You could either go for the Carthaginians first, or you can go for the Scipii first. Now, I did a faction guide on Greece where I discussed strategy in detail, so you might want to watch that first if you haven't. But my opinion is basically, you can build, if you're good enough, you can build 3 empires. You can build an empire starting from here, empire from Greece, empire from Turkey, rather than concentrating your force. Now, this means that you have to fight either the Scipii or the Carthaginians pretty early on. I think, although, yes, I am aware this volcano explodes, because it's a volcano, probably still going for the Scipii first would be best, because they're stronger, and if we go and focus on the Carthaginians first, we have the problem, it's a tough decision. The problem is, I don't want the Scipii to get too strong. But saying that, volcano, and also, we could just take out Lilybaeum quicker. I'm going to go for the Carthaginians first, I've decided. So what we're going to do is Dionysus Sparta. Now, one of the main strategies I have is, first of all, getting up to barracks as quickly as we can. I do not rate militia hoplites whatsoever. I think they are absolute garbage, in my opinion. 8 defense is not good at all. 0 armor, not good at all for a phalanx unit. Poor morale. These guys just won't stand up, particularly on very hard. Trust me, they will not stand up to anything. So we need to start using proper hoplites as quickly as we can. So we're going to bring the hoplites along, the proper hoplites along with the archers and the peltas. We'll leave the militia hoplites literally to defend Syracuse as a militia. Now, you'll see there are some mercenaries available. There are peltas and hoplites. Now, I would quite like to get these mercenaries, and the reason is because I don't want anyone else getting them, and also we probably need this extra force. So yeah, I'm going to actually buy those mercenaries. So what we're going to do, Dionysius is going to stand here. He's not going to quite go over to the Carthaginians yet because I want to get a trade agreement going along with them first. So yeah, that's the plan. So, and his retinue expands. That's going to be mercenary captain, of course. Dionysius, let's have a quick look at Dionysius, very quick. So he is 34, bit older than I'd like, to be honest. Confident commander, sharp, skilled bureaucrat, and is the factionaire, incidentally. Okay, decent, nothing amazing. That situation with Sicily first. I'm going to go for the Carthaginians first, pick up the mercenaries. That's good. We'll sort out buildings and recruitment in a minute. It's good we have a port there, by the way. Now, in what is now modern-day Greece, we have Termon and we have Sparta. Athens is rebel. Now, I would say it's important we get Athens before the Macedonians do. That's got to be a priority, really. So, let's get this spy into Athens as quickly as we can. 100% chance of success. Not very good units. Militia hoplites and peltas. Not very good. Now in Sparta we have Cleomenes, who must be the faction leader, which he is. You can see he's quite good. And some Spartan hoplites. Amazing troops. Look how good these are comparatively to the militia hoplites. Oh dear. But anyway, and then we have proper hoplites, 2 units of peasants. So what we're going to do is, first of all, let's step out of Sparta and see what mercenaries we can pick up. None. Interesting. Okay, no mercenaries in Sparta. Now, Corinth is looking a bit weak. So what we could do is, on the way to getting Athens, we could go and get Corinth. Or the lads from Termon could go towards Athens. Not the strongest army here, but Antigonos of Sparta could still do a decent job. The thing is, though, I ideally would like Antigonos of Sparta to go towards Apollonia and get that settlement before the Brutii do. So we'll leave Athens for the moment because I want Apollonia, basically. So you step out of Termon and you'll see there are some mercenaries available, and they're 2 good ones. So yeah, we're going to instantly buy those because I want to get all the mercenaries before these guys do. Nice unit of Cretan archers. Cretan archers are so good. We'll bring along 2 units of peltas as well. So you guys will be plenty enough to take Apollonia, which hopefully, there we go, we can see. So we're going to hopefully get Apollonia before the Brutii do. Let's hope so. Let's absolutely hope so. Now, ideally, I would like to... ideally, I'd like to go and take Athens before Corinth, so that I don't transgress into Macedonian territory, and they don't start becoming a threat too early on. Problem is, there's no ship in the region. Now, there's a ship in Rhodes, which would take, to be fair, not that long to get over. So we could go and do that. Yeah, let's go and do that. So what we'll do, first of all, we'll move over to Turkey, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to move over to Turkey, see what we need in Turkey, and then the lands we don't need in Turkey we'll bring along towards Athens, because we're going to need troops in this region. The Macedonians are not easy to deal with. First of all, we have a diplomat. Now, I'm trying to find where the nearest Pontic or Seleucid force will be, because we can try and get a bit of money off them. I think there'll be some Seleucids around here. We can see there's a border with a Seleucid territory. I think it's Sardis over here, so we'll just try and find the Seleucids and get some money off them, basically. Now, plan for Turkey. What have we got in Rhodes? We've got this geezer, Memnon of Sparta. He's going to be staying in Turkey. And then we have militia hoplites and Rhodian slingers. Decent little force, nothing amazing. And in Pergamum we have Eumenes of Sparta and 2 militia hoplites. Not a lot in Turkey, basically. I said Turkey far too many times so far, but anyway. What I want you to do is step out of Rhodes and pick up any mercenaries, because we need this fort, and these are good mercenaries. Now, 50 denarii over. Okay, we'll leave the slingers. Now, I know I'm spending a lot of money early on. You might think I'm crazy for spending a lot of money. It's alright. It's alright, I think. So, I hope it's alright. Okay, so you, get on this ship, and what I want you guys to do is probably just be dropped off here. Be dropped off here. Now, Memnon of Sparta, you can start going towards Sardis. I could go for Halicarnassus. Halicarnassus is deceptively strong as a rebel settlement, because they're defending the mausoleum, basically. So Memnon of Sparta, there's more mercenaries over here. Nope, same lot. Okay, fine. You're going to head over towards Sardis. Now, these guys in Pergamum, we have Eumenes of Sparta. I want Eumenes of Sparta to step out. Are there any mercenaries there? Well, there are, obviously, because there's this guy. I'm going to see if I can scrounge up 50 denarii for a second. Okay, I'm not going to destroy any buildings, because that's just a stupid idea. What we'll do, we'll get you, Eumenes of Sparta, and this militia hoplite, and we will travel towards the rebel settlement of something. We can't see what it is. Nicomedia? I feel like it's Nicomedia there. Now, when we have enough money, we will be able to buy this unit of Rhodian slingers, and hopefully those 3 units can take the rebel settlement. So we can get a lot of area early on. So Memnon going towards Sardis, you're going towards Nicomedia, and basically we have no one from Turkey that we can afford to bring over to Greece, which is a bit of a shame. But what we need to do now, Captain Polyadros can come over here, and basically you, Cleomenes, are going to get over to this ship as soon as you can without transgressing into Macedonian territory too early on, and you're going to go to Athens and take that nice and quickly. So, I would ideally like a diplomat. We'll get a diplomat here. Now in Sparta, we can recruit a unit of hoplites. Proper hoplites. Why? I didn't move that guy out of Sparta. That was a bit stupid. Yeah, you move out of Sparta nice and good. I didn't move anyone out of Sparta. Okay, a little bit stupid. Yeah, we'll move the Spartans because they're good, and we'll move the militia hoplites. So these guys are going to be the guys to take Athens, basically. That's good. And yeah, I feel like Sparta needs a unit of hoplites. Now, we have no money for buildings because I spent it all on mercenaries, but it's fine. From next turn onwards, we'll be spending money on mercenaries. Now, I might crank up the old tax rate just for a turn, just so I get a bit of money coming in, because we are a bit short at the moment. So, let's crank up the old tax rate, because we're a war economy already, because we are literally going to besiege settlements early on. So, we need to get as much money as we can, even if people don't really like it. So, that's good. I think we've done all we can this turn. We're getting a diplomat in Termon who is going to get some money off the Macedonians, which will be nice as well. So I think we've moved all we can. Let's end the turn and see what happens. Hopefully no one attacks us too early on. That would be nice. Right, end of turn. Scipii moving around, that's fine. As long as they're not moving towards us, that's all well and good. Nothing else happened, which is fine by me as well. But I did... Agent found. Carthage in Syracuse. The Carthaginians are already mobilising against us. I can tell. So let's just... Okay, let's move from the west to the east. Diodorus of Gela, or whatever your name is. Let's see if you can get some money off the Carthaginians. So, head over to Lilybaeum. And what we want is we want trade rights, we want map information, and I would demand 500 denarii. You're probably going to be a bit poorer than Rome, I don't know, but I'll just get 500 denarii off you. Their demands? You want us to pay money? Excuse me? No. No. You pay me money. Okay, how about just that? That's a fair deal. No, I'm not paying you money. Okay, I'm not paying you money. Then you get nothing. Screw you. Okay, so this guy's not being reasonable. Well, we're going to kill you pretty soon, so... Unlucky geezer, unlucky mate. What we're going to do, in fact, we will put Lilybaeum under siege. So yeah, we are at war already. Oh, we can't quite, because for some reason we can't get over there. Fair enough, it said we could get over there. Let's just stand there. For some reason we can't put Lilybaeum under siege. It's all good. Let's lower the tax rate in Syracuse, they're going to rebel. Now, we barely have any money. Flipping hell. We need to start getting settlements and quick, because money is running out. Now, what we can do is, we have a diplomat. So you talk to the Macedonians in Larissa. I'm going to try and get trade rights, map information, and I want 800 denarii. Because we need it. We need that money instantly. It's fine, because... Well, I'll explain in a second. Trade would bring much wealth. Their offers. They're offering 390. Okay, it's not exactly as much as I wanted, but it's better than nothing. So we got a bit more money in. Yeah, we have a lot more military force than anyone else because we've taken all the mercenaries, which is good. But yeah, money is suffering as a result. Now, you're going to be heading towards Apollonia in a second. I just need to plan this all out. Next up, Admiral Polyadros, come over here. You step on the boat and head over towards Athens. Now, Athens has got proper walls. It's got proper walls. It is not to be underestimated. But I think this force should be big enough. So you put Athens under siege. And... Oh, the spy infiltrated the settlement. Interesting. Okay, we'll go back to that in a minute. But we could potentially take Athens this turn, as well as Apollonia, which would be really, really cool. So we'll sort that out in a minute. Yeah, okay. I'm really worried about money, by the way. But, okay, it's all good. Now, where is Sardis? No. First of all, I was going to get you to pick up some mercenaries, which we can't even afford still. Let's just head over towards Nicomedia and see what's in there. Surely it won't be 2 units. What is it? It's 3 units, yeah. We do need those slingers. What we could do is get a unit of militia hoplites to come along as well. The thing is, I don't know what the Nicomedian units are going to be. Probably nothing amazing. I mean, they've got no barracks or anything. It could be as simple as peasants. It's going to take you 2 turns to get to Nicomedia. Okay, rather than spending more money on mercenaries, I'm going to move you out of Pergamum. You're going to... I mean, we can put Nicomedia under siege and just see what there is. So, let's assault it very, very quickly. It's a unit of militia hoplites. So, we've got a unit of militia hoplites. Balances out. Unit of Peltas, unit of Thracian mercenaries. I don't know if I want to fight that quite on its own. I'll probably wait for this geezer to get over. It's only going to take him 1 more turn. And we'll take Nicomedia. I think that's a good idea. As for you, let's see if we can find the Seleucids. I want to find Sardis. If I can. I'm not quite sure it is. Sardis? I'm sure Sardis is somewhere like over there and I've just walked past it. Okay. Well, either way, you need to start heading up towards Sardis. So, oh. There's Sardis. Well, the annoying thing is we can't get any money off the Seleucids. But the good news is we found Sardis, which is cool. What's in there? It's Alexander, 2 units of militia hoplites, and a unit of peasants. That's nothing. That's really nothing. So what we can do is put that under siege. So we're already at war with 2 factions, and counting. And we will build a ram, and that'll be plenty enough to deal with the Seleucids at Sardis. That's good. We can take that next turn. Okay, so good start. Pergamum really, needs to recruit just anything, like a unit of peasants, just to make sure there's something in there. And we'll lower the old tax rate as well for a moment. Okay, that's good. I think we need to start taking settlements to get a bit of money so I can work out what we can spend before the end of the turn. So you head up towards Apollonia, and it's got no walls, so we can assault it right now. And inside, nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's 2 units of Peltas and a unit of militia hoplites. The Cretans can probably pretty much take them out on their own. So what I'm going to do is do this very quickly. I think we have a good chance of taking Apollonia. Before the Broodshire do as well, which is pretty decent if I say so myself. Right, so here we go. Start the old deployment. And I'm going to get the Cretans, and I'm going to get the missile troops to do most of the job. Because it's a bit of a waste if anyone else does the job. Just because they can fire in, get damage on them, and they won't be able to do much about it. So I'm going to start the battle, just see where they are. Now, what I want, pause. Where are the Peltas? So you guys can just deal with the hoplites because you'll be able to run around them. They can't do anything to you. The Cretans, on the other hand, I want you to start walking towards the plaza and start hitting their Peltas. That's the plan. So, in fact, the hoplites are running to the plaza, which is a sensible idea, admittedly. That's a pretty sensible idea. Okay, right, so Peltas just stay here for a moment. Cretans can... Oh, that's a nice little plaza. That's a nice plaza where the Cretans will be able to hit their Peltas. So Cretans, get over here, but you need to make sure you get through the right route. So Cretans, run over here. Right, get onto this plaza. Now, a few units are coming over here. That's fine. That's fine. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's just run. Right, this isn't ideal. I want them to actually camp on the plaza so the Cretans can hit them. So we're going to run out of the town for a moment. I have no particular desire to fight these guys, so just run back. Hopefully they just go back to the plaza because they get bored. Now the Cretans are actually firing in on something already. The Cretans, I want the Cretans to fire in on this unit of Peltas. That's possible. But yeah, guys, get out of the town for the moment. If they go too far out on their own, my general can just charge in and get them because they're only Peltas. So how are the Cretans doing so far? The Cretans have killed, if I can have a look, you've killed no Peltas so far. Okay lads, it's alright, you killed one of them. Now, yeah, this unit of Peltas is isolating itself, which is beautiful. So the general can sort of hover around just in case they decide they want to do something stupid and wander out the city. These Peltas are going down quickly now. They were at 80 a few minutes ago. Cretans are tearing through them. Cretan archers, invaluable. They are so good. You've got to love Cretan archers. Got to love them. Right, these Peltas are brave. Brave but stupid. My general will just charge into you if you stand there. It literally... Let's do it. They've been stupid. They've come out. Now, these hoplites are coming over. We don't want, obviously, the general charging into the hoplites, but a good charge in here. They're eager. Broken. Broken immediately. Yep. Even on very hard, these Peltas will suffer at the hands of a general, which is absolutely not surprising at all. Okay. Don't bother chasing them because there are hoplites. What you can do, though, is skirt around the hoplites and get behind them while they're going to the plaza. So skirt around the hoplites and go around there. Now, just pause it for a second. These Peltas have had enough and are going towards the Cretans, but they're pretty much gone. They're goners, so that's fine by me. General, you need to run a bit faster, please. Yeah. Now, these hoplites are coming out to say hi. Fair enough. What we'll do, you guys skirmish around the hoplites. Get some hits on them. He's retreating back to the plaza. He knows there's trouble. So you chase after those Peltas and get them down. Cretans now start hitting these militia hoplites. Look at the range on those Cretans. Mad range. All the way over there. So good. We cannot afford to lose those Cretans. They are going to be invaluable to us. So, Peltas are going down nice and quick. And we now actually technically have the plaza. The Cretans now should pretty much just demolish the militia hoplites, who have no armour and very little defence. So, this should be a pretty easy start. Plus, they've got, Peltas and Illyrians coming around the back of them. Guys, just stay a little bit far back because we don't want the hoplites causing trouble with you. But you should all be fine. And I think we'll be able to get those hoplites down pretty quickly. Guys, you're a little bit too close to my liking, so I'm just going to get you not skirmishing but running back. I'm a little bit worried that you're a bit too close to militia hoplites. Guys, don't you dare charge. Get back, get back. Good, 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 good. And the hoplites are split into two groups, which is peculiar. Cretan archers, though, demolishing them. Now, my general is going to have to leave the plaza because don't particularly want hoplites in the general. That's not good. So the Cretans are going to do a job to them anyway. It's not a problem. We don't need to take the plaza. We just need to kill these hoplites, which should be pretty easy. Hoplites are going for the Cretans, but the Cretans are on skirmish mode. They should be plenty fast enough to get away if necessary. In fact, just back off over here, lads. If you'd like to do that. No? Not feeling like it today? Okay. How about you back off like I told you to? Cretans? Cretans, I was saying how good you were a few minutes ago. Can you back off? Guys, run! Oh, that took you long enough, didn't it? That took you flipping long enough. Right, what's going on over here then? A couple of units got involved with the hoplites, which I didn't want them to. But still, they are down to basically nothing, which is good. You get back on skirmish mode. Yeah, a few of the Peltas have gone down, which is not ideal. Victory, okay. We'll end the battle. That was that's easy battle. Like, we 2 losses, easy battle against Apollonia. Plenty good enough for us. So, good start to the campaign. Our first settlement, and it's a settlement we have that the Brutii don't. Now, the Brutii will go for us in Apollonia. That's absolutely undoubted. They will go for us. But, it's alright. We'll reinforce, we'll get some walls up, we'll do what the rebels couldn't do, basically. I hope, anyway. So, there we go. Apollonia should be ours. And, yep, we'll occupy it. There's no reason to kill these guys. So what we'll do, first of all, wooden palisade. And that's all the money. That's all the money gone. Okay, I'm actually going to lower the tax rate purely because I want to start growing this settlement as much as possible. So, yeah. Now, there is Segestica up here, which is rebel as well, which I would like to take. But I can't just pour out of Apollonia this quick. I can't. I can't afford to. Yeah, I'm going to have to stay in Apollonia for a while. Because I'm worried, basically. What we could do is get these militia hoplites over to Apollonia just to help out. That would be nice. If you could do that, that would be good. Money is still a problem. We only gained 52 denarii from looting them. Now, the problem with Athens is, yes, we have managed to infiltrate the city, which is great. But, okay, the thing is, they're going to have towers, which we're going to have to run past. They actually have quite a few hoplites. I wonder, if we auto-resolve this, I think it'll actually be a lot more favourable than if we actually fought it. I don't like auto-resolving, but I think it would be a lot more favourable if we did it just this once. We shouldn't take too many losses. We took a few. We took a few to the Spartans, unfortunately, but I think that was the best thing to do there. Because if we fought that without siege equipment, we wouldn't have been able to disable the towers. It would have been awful. I'm going to enslave the populace purely because I want Apollonia to get a few more people in it. So that's what I'm doing there. And so what's happening here? So retinue expands, Dionysius Sparta, shield bearer, good. We have town expands, Apollonia, there we go. So now Apollonia can't afford a governor's villa, but we will get that very, very soon after the palisade. But it's good to know that it's expanding already. And then retinue expands for Dionysius. He's now a slave trader. More money, basically, which is really, really good. So, 2 settlements down, which is good. Now, I don't particularly have an urge to go to war with Macedon quite yet. I mean, I would like to get a bit more money before that. How much money are we projected to get, by the way? So financial, we are projected to have only 3,000. It's not a huge amount. I spent a lot of money early on, and I stand by that decision, but yeah, maybe not 100% ideal. You just sort of spy on the Macedonians in general. I want to see what they're doing. And that's a Macedonian spy of their own. So yeah, interesting stuff there. Okay. We can't take Sardis or Nicomedia now, but we could potentially do that next turn, which will be coming up. And then, yeah, what was the situation in Sicily? Yeah, Lilybaeum, nearly under siege as well. So we have 500 denarii, which isn't a lot. Now, in Apollonia, I don't think we can recruit anything useful, so there's no point getting peasants there. Syracuse, we can only recruit militia hoplites. Not worth it. They are trash. Now, I know the Scipii could besiege us, which could be a problem, but I'm willing to take that risk because we've got walls. So it might be more difficult for them than they think. I'm willing to take that risk. Now, Termon, nothing special. But Sparta, they've got proper hoplites. Now, this is a good investment. Proper hoplites. I think that's got to be where we're going now. Proper hoplites. Now, Athens, I would like to retrain. Or we also need to repair the walls. Okay, let's cancel those hoplites. We'll get them next turn. Money is an issue. Money's a big old issue. Oh, we have a diplomat. Oh no, I did speak to the Macedons. What am I talking about? In fact, talking of that, we should really start heading up and seeing who else we can see. Maybe the Thracians, get a bit of money off them. That'd be good. Right, so we still have 500 denarii. We need to repair that wall. There's no argument about that. And we need to retrain these militia hoplites. Meaning we don't have quite enough money in Sparta. Do we have any money for anything at all? Like a trader or... no, we don't really, do we? Not even a little shrine. So I think we'll probably just end the turn and save up for something better. Bear in mind we're going to be getting money soon in Nicomedia and Sardis. And Lilybaeum, hopefully, if we take that as well, which is good. Right, turn ended. Macedons are spying on us and they will be mobilising for war very, very soon. So it's something I expected. It's not a huge issue. Okay, so no one attacked us, which is the good thing. End of turn report. Largest faction is indeed ours, but, you know, whatever. We start off with quite a large faction. Most advanced faction is ours. Cool. New family member, Telemachus of Sparta. Congratulations, you are now alive. Okay, so, where do we start? Seleucids have blockaded our port, which is a little bit annoying. Less money in roads. But we'll take Sardis in a minute, so they're going to be in a worse state. Now, first of all, the Scipii did not go for Syracuse, which is really good news. Let's besiege Lilybaeum. We won't be able to take it now because we haven't got a spy or anything. But let's besiege Lilybaeum and we will build 2 rams. So hopefully we can take Lilybaeum next turn. Now what have they got? A pretty big force. But I think our force is better. I have faith in our force. So I'm hoping that that will be enough to take Lilybaeum. Won't be easy. Won't be easy at all. That will be a tough battle. Now, Brutii are here. The Brutii are here already. You need to get inside Apollonia pronto. This is all we've got to defend ourselves against the Brutii. Have we got any mercenaries? No, sadly not. This is it to defend against Amulius Brutus. We've got walls at least. Let's just hope that that is enough in Apollonia. They will put it under siege. I know they will. But it's fine. It's fine. It was something I'm prepared for. It's good. Right. Now, we have a couple of options. We could go for Cydonia, which will get us money. And Cydonia's actually got a pretty big force. We could go for Cydonia next. We could go for Corinth or Larissa. We have several options. This is very, very fascinating as to what we could do next. Corinth would probably be a good option. No, you know what? First of all, before doing that, let's go and take Nicomedia and Sardis. So, you are going to join the lads at Nicomedia, Eumenes of Sparta. There are mercenaries. We're not going to... Oh, they are Thracians as well. Let's see if we need them. I don't think we will necessarily need them. Nah, we don't need them. Look at the balance of power. So, militia hoplites, Peltas, Thracian mercenaries. I think we've got good enough force to take Nicomedia here. Let's see if we can do that quickly. Right, here we are. And a major thing I want to do is get the Peltas down. Now, like I did last time, the Peltas... I'm going to have you come around here. The Peltasts will do a lot of damage to these militia hoplites because they're low defense. They're pretty bad. But If we get the Peltas down with the general, like we did last time by isolating them, then they're going to be no problem for the hoplites, and the hoplites can focus on the other crappy militia hoplites and the Thracian mercenaries. Now, mercenaries should have poor morale because they have no sort of nationalist loyal allegiance to them. So we're going to see if we can try and bait the Peltas off the plaza on their own like last time. That would be beautiful. Right, so here's the general. We have hoplites, Thracians, and there's the Peltas. Let's see if we can bait the old Peltas out. That would be so good if we could. I don't know if we'll be able to, but you look at that. They're already a little bit off their plaza, which is good. If we can get them a little bit further away from the hoplites, and there could be trouble for them ahead. Just wait a second, be patient, be patient. Those hoplites are annoying, but a good charging from the general, and those Peltas are screwed. Let's do it now. This is a good distance away that the hoplites shouldn't be able to get involved even if the general charges, and we can break down these Peltas so quickly. They won't be able to even hit the general, yet they're steady, shaken, wavering. Break now, please. Please break. Back to shaken. Still shaken. We've only lost one man so far, and the hoplites can't do anything. They haven't even got to us yet. They're broken. Good, 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 good. Now back off because the hoplites are there. Good start. Good flipping start. You run around here. Peltas pretty much gone instantly. Now, I'm tempted to run into the back of them. Let's just see if we can do that again because the Peltas have recovered. If they want to do that again, I'm more than happy to charge into them. Although they will probably be sensible and just chill out on the plaza now. Let's see. They might not be because they're looking pretty stupid there. They're coming back for some more. They didn't even have time to throw their javelins at the general last time. So, let's wait to the right moment, wait to the right moment. Now. Now's the right moment. Charge in. We can be able to get a few more down. They're reloading. So they're taking their time. 29, and they're going to go down to 28, 27, 26. Just wait until the hoplites come over. Then we'll back off. Back off now. Hoplites getting close. Good stuff. They're down to... Peltas down to 14. Good, so we've really depleted the Peltas there, and we've lost 2 generals bodyguard, which is it. Now guys, what would be ideal is if you had gone into the Thracian mercenaries just then, while these guys were distracted. But we can possibly do that in a second. I'm going to get the general back over here, try and bait them off the plaza again, and then get the hoplites to chunk down the Thracians. That would be so good. How's it going so far? 1% to 27% killed. Good. Good. Now, the Peltas might be able to do a bit of damage to the hoplites, but there's only 14 of them, so they're not going to be able to do a huge amount of damage. Look, their spears are pointed the wrong way. No, they're not. No, they're not. Calm down, Lugatorix. Let's just walk down the road. Nice and calm. They are surrounded here, so, for example, if their hoplites engage my hoplites in the front, general can come around the back, rout them, game over from them. Now, Thracians might be a bit of trouble, but let's just move forward slowly, guys. Let's get your spears down properly, please. This is still a massive hoplites. You come around here. Don't go on the plaza because we don't want the Thracians getting involved. So, come around here, come around here, come around here. We're going to trap the hoplites. Trap the hoplites. So, we're going to go through the Peltas and rout them. Now we're trapping the hoplites. They're steady. They're steady. Now the Thracians are coming in, which is not ideal, admittedly. As long as my general doesn't die, I'm happy. Let's just get out of there for a second. How are their hoplites doing? I'm surprised there's still so many of them, considering how bad defense they've got. The Thracians are steady. Somebody's dead. It looks like the rebel captain's dead. Good. Good. Let's just get those down. So you guys now focus on the Thracians and do exactly the same. Hoplites need to be quicker because my general is suffering here. General's going down quickly. Let's get the general out and get the Thracians to focus on the militia hoplites. This hasn't worked so bad so far. The Thracians are unhappy. I just don't want my general to die. I'm going to rally the troops so the general goes to the back. You can see him there riding at the back. And they're wavering. They're going down pretty quick now. I'm more worried about my general than anything. I will back him out in a second. Yep, he's going to go down now if we keep him in there. So let's get him out. Let's get the old general out. There's still a few hoplites left, but my hoplites can chunk down the Thracian mercenaries. General, just back off. So enemy general fallen. Captain, whatever your face is, you're gone, which is good. And we are just chunking down the remaining rebel troops. This is ours now. We've done a good job here. 37% to 80% killed, and yeah, we're just chunking them down. A couple of, the militia hoplites, they're going down quick, but they're militia hoplites, they're trash, I never expect anything different. It's alright though, I'm going to speed up a little bit. We're chunking them down to the last man, and very soon, admittedly, we are down to quite a few deaths. Let's just hope we can chug our way through here. Let's just get this one geezer down. So, get these two guys down. There we go. Plaza's ours. We took quite a few losses there, but militia hoplites, that's exactly what you expect. So, I think we did a pretty good job there. Clear victory, and Nicomedia is ours. Pretty good start, I'd say. Pretty good start. So, Nicomedia will be ours. Beautiful. And I think we're probably going to occupy the settlement. Could enslave. Let's just occupy. Let's just occupy. Okay, so, bit more money coming in. Not a lot, admittedly. We'll crank up the old tax rate, and we'll get a palisade in. That's just vital. It's vital to get a palisade in. We have a bit of money now, which is good though. Very, very good. It means we can get some investments in to get more money in the future. Let's just deal with Sardis though, before that. Now, how strong is Sardis? It has got Alexander, 2 militia hoplites and a unit of Peltas. So this should be pretty easy as well. I reckon a pretty solid victory here against the Seleucids at Sardis. So let's see if we can do a good job here as well. Right, the town of Sardis. Let's start the deployment. Now, we have a few missile troops. The plan is, if you see my Scythia campaign, you see I've done this a lot. I'm going to get these guys up to the fence, and they're going to fire over the fence as much as they can. The hoplites are going to get out of phalanx. They're going to be the ones to hold the ram. So go here. Start the battle. We'll pause it straight away. The Cretans are already firing. They're so good. But lads, run forward and try and get as many hits on the units as they can. Not the peasants. No point. Get hits on the militia hoplites, please. You go towards the gate. We should be able to do a good job here. In fact, if the Cretans can hit the general, that would be better. Cretans get some damage on the general. That would be fantastic. This unit of hoplites going down quickly already, which is beautiful. Yep, they're suffering. They're suffering already. Now, Cretans firing down the road. They've got good range. They can still hit the general from there. He was at 25. He is now at 23. He's taken a couple of losses. Not too bad. Then fire on the militia hoplites if you can. Just get as many men down as you can. Don't bother with the peasants. They're a complete waste of time to fire on. Do not do that. It's a complete waste of ammunition. So, Cretans, just try and get the hoplites down. Gate is open. Good. What we'll do is general, just immediately charge in and get these peasants down because they're annoying me. Now the Cretans, Alexander is getting pretty close. If you could fire on him, that would be nice. There you go. You fire on Alexander. General's just going to clean up these peasants nice and quick because they'll be nothing. They're shaken, wavering. Break now. Peasants, you're literally peasants. Oh, well, the peasants are not breaking, which is credit to them. But they are, broken. There you go. So they're going to go down nice and quick. Cretans are getting some more hits on Alexander, but didn't do a very good job, actually. The Cretans weren't able to get Alexander down a huge amount. Good job you have some hoplites, is all I'll say to that. So, General has ridden down all the peasants. Beautiful stuff. So what I want the hoplites here. Hoplites get over here, and then we'll get the Cretans in behind them. The Cretans will bait the general into the hoplites. Game over, basically, for the general. That's the plan. So there we go. Can the Cretans hit the general from here? Yes, they can. So you do that. Guys, get your spears down now. And yeah, the combination of the Cretans' arrow fire and the hoplites should do a good amount of damage. Now, if I could get the general, he's not taking the bait, admittedly. If I could get my general around the back, then perfect. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, he's not taking the bait fully, is he? Let's just see if we can do this, though. How's he? He's down to 18, so he's not doing a particularly good job. If we could just get him into this unit of hoplites, it'd be so beautiful. We could trap him. Cretans, not sure what you're doing. Didn't tell you to do that. Actually, I probably did, to be fair. Just stay back where you were. In fact, no. As you're there, stay where you are, which is there. And then hoplites come over here. Just move edge slightly forward, please. The Cretans can hit the general. He's down to 16 bodyguard now, so he's He's suffering. Alexander is suffering. Thanks to the long range of the Cretans. So beautiful. That's why we had to get them. He's not quite taken the bait though. Not yet. He's not quite gone into the phalanx. But he's just dying anyway, to be honest. So it's not a huge amount of a deal because he's down to 8 bodyguard now. We've halved it from what it was a second ago. Let's edge ever forward so we can get a better shot at the bodyguard. He's nearly down, the general. There we go. He's in range, so fire on him, please. He's down to 3 men. This unit of Cretans, single-handedly, has nearly got him down. What I want you now to do, fire on the militia hoplites, because I want them to go into the mercenary hoplites, if that's possible as well. It will evoke a reaction from them. Fortunately, it didn't, but it's fine. We've got the majority of the army down. Cretans, you've done your job. You can get out of the city. Let's get the Rhodian slingers doing exactly the same thing now. So go there and do exactly what the Cretans were doing, please. So slingers, you can hit the militia hoplites. Get them going down, please. And we should be doing damage to them. Yep, there we go. And they're coming over here. Now, militia hoplites, significantly inferior to proper hoplites, which is what I've got. Now, admittedly, we are hitting some of our own hoplites, which is a little bit annoying, but you know what? I'll take the losses if we have to. It's better than just charging in blindly. So they're gone. Fire on these lads. Fire on these hoplites. Beautiful. Just get these guys down as much as we can. And, yeah, all these hoplites are suffering. They're going down quickly, and if they go into my hoplites, they're going to regret it. Which I think they're about to. They just broke before they could do that. Fine. And then they're recovering. And we are really just grinding them down to last man using the slings of the slingers. Yeah, these guys are not having a good time out there. The hoplites are down to nothing. Militia hoplites, absolute trash. So just get that last geezer down. There's literally one guy in the plaza. We'll throw rocks at him until he dies. He's dead. Okay, the general now is coming over to the plaza. So we will now throw rocks at the general until he dies. This has been a very simple battle. So, he's coming over. It's literally just him now. Rest in peace, dude. Rest in peace. Yep, there we go. He's dead. Beautiful. We took a few losses, unfortunately, to my hoplites because the Rhodians couldn't aim properly. But 304 kills to 1. Did any of the hoplites recover? Only 2 recovered. But you know what? Better than nothing. So, there we go. We have taken Nicomedia. No, Sardis as well. We did take Nicomedia, but we took Sardis as well. Good start, and very little losses in this campaign so far, which is good. Excellent start. So Sardis is ours. We will enslave the populace. And wonder captured. It's a Temple of Artemis, probably the worst of the wonders. I think it's one of the worst ones. It's not one I particularly rate, but there we go. And yep, Sardis is indeed ours. And I think we've got a bit of money to spend, so I think we should spend it. That's a good mantra for life. So, the only recruitment I'm going to do is these hoplites, because I'm not going to bother recruiting anything other than the hoplites. They're not worth it. But what I can get is buildings. I would like to recruit in Apollonia, but I don't know if it's even worth it. You know, just peasants, it's not worth it. Okay. By getting as much money as we can. So, I want ports everywhere. Ports are great. Ports will get me a ton of money. Admittedly, they're quite expensive. I could just go and get traders. We'll get a trader somewhere else. We'll get 2 ports and a trader. Where should we get a trader? Probably in Syracuse would be cool. Get a trader in Syracuse. There we go. We have 3 denarii. Lucky me. Okay, what we'll do, raise the old tax rate for a second. We will end the turn, and that will be the point we end the episode on. I think that's pretty good. Whatever happens, happens. I think the Brutii will attack Apollonia, but it's alright, we're prepared for that. Where are these guys going to move out? From Athens? I haven't really decided yet, have I? Ideally, what I'd like is to get this boat over here and then get the 2 extra units of hoplites to... Or we could besiege Corinth. Corinth has literally got barely anything in it. What we could do is get U3 besieging Corinth. In fact, leave the Spartans behind. Get U3 besieging Corinth. So yeah, we're going to attack Macedon. Get some ladders in. Then get this unit of hoplites to join them, and we are going to recruit another unit of hoplites, and the 4 of them combined can take Corinth next episode, which is really, really cool indeed. So that's pretty awesome. I've got that on lockdown, which is good. And, okay, yeah, I think we are pretty much ready to end the turn. Let's see what happens. Right, turn has ended. Greek cities, our diplomat was trying to find Sardis. He did a very, very bad job in general. And he's trying to find the Thracians. Brutii indeed do declare war on us. I hope we can defend Apollonia. Scipii are a lot more tame, which is good. Macedons are, yeah, they're coming towards us. They're not happy. And the Carthaginians have sallied forth to attack. Interesting. So what have we got here? We've got Hanno, which is this army. Now, that's pretty solid. It's got elephants. It's got decent troops. Okay. And then we've got Captain Canme, which is trash. So, I think we will fight this. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we will fight this. But we will start off next episode by potentially taking Lilybaeum, or at least fighting this battle against the Carthaginians. So, I hope you have enjoyed watching, and I'll see you around.